Welcome, students. Today I will be interviewing Dr. Yong Zhao about the government in China, which is a communist state. Dr. Zhao is the presidential chair and director of the Institute for Global and Online Education in the College of Education at the University of Oregon. He is a professor in the Department of Education Measurement Policy and Leadership. Dr. Zhao is also an internationally known scholar, speaker, and author with over 100 articles and 20 books to his credit. Enjoy the interview. So, our first question is, in China, who has the ability to vote?
Well, that's a very hard question because theoretically, everybody has the right to vote who is over 18, and but what matters, and it's very different. So they do not vote the same way as people in America.
Okay, so for example, would someone over the age of 18 be able to vote for who is the leader of the country?
No.
No, okay.
No. And often the voting is the list of candidates are very limited, normally pre-selected.
Oh, okay. So do the citizens in China pay taxes?
Yes, they do. And there's two forms of taxes. One is this called state-owned enterprises, that people work for those state-owned enterprises. The profit goes to the government, so they kind of use their work, but also people also pay income taxes.
Okay. When you were living in China, how did you choose your first job?
I was assigned a job. I was, when I went to college, the university treated every college student as more or less like a civil servant of the government. So when you graduate, you're assigned a job.
Oh, okay. So prior to going to college, you were a student, but you didn't have a job?
No.
Okay. So this is a very broad question as well. So how are rules and laws created in China, and who enforces those rules and laws?
Well, this is there are two parties in China, two sets. One is we have a communist party who rules the country through a government. So there are party rules that's made by the Communist Party, and there's government rules that's also made by the Communist Party. So they were enforced by a state police and state, I think, armed police as well.
Okay. What happens to individuals that do not follow the laws?
Well, it's the same as in the U.S. They are, crime and punishment. You will get punished. You might be in jail. You might receive a fine. So there are different forms of punishment.
So, who decides if someone is found guilty of breaking a rule or a law?
There is a court system. There's a trial. There are trial lawyers, but we do not have the grand jury as the U.S. does in the same way.
So there is a trial, but not in front of your peers.
Right. The court works for the government.
Okay. So in your bio, I saw that you were born in the Sichuan province, and after, let's see, you got your BA in 1986, and then in 1992, you moved to the United States.
Right.
Why did you choose the United States?
Well, because I'm looking for a different type of government, different type of society. And I was looking for some place that a lot more individual liberty and freedom of expression, so I can pursue my research. I'm a scholar. I would like to enjoy the freedom of expression a lot.
Oh, well, that is the end of my list of questions, and I really appreciate you answering these questions today.
Thank you very much. I hope your students will have fun with this, and you can have students come up with more questions. Be happy to talk to them as well. Thank you.